to those listening. On the Kane side on WCR.
To tip off for Morristown West, it's going to be Hannah Edwards. And for Morristown East, it's going to be Sable Burnside. The ball's up and it's tipped. Morristown West has the ball. And here we go. We are underway in the city championship. Nina Lovelace passes it over. And we're back at the top of the key with Lexi Howard has the ball. Gets a quick screen. Looks down low, pass is open. 3-point attempt is up and no good. Hits off the back of the rim, but Nina Lovelace picks up the rebound and gets the ball pushed out of her hands. Here comes your Morristown East Hurricanes. Ball's quickly into the corner. Down low for Morristown East. Dribble powers, fumbled. Picked up by Morristown West, and here come the Lady Trojans. Ball's quickly picked up after crossing half court. Wide open 3-point attempt for Lovelace. No good. Hits off the side of the rim. And the rebound by Morristown East. Goes out of bounds, so it's going to be Morristown West ball underneath its own basket. Ball's passed out to Lexi Howard. Back to the corner. Shot will not be taken. Back up top. Lexi Howard holds onto the ball. Howard spins, throws it over to all the way across the key up top. And there's a quick travel call via Bunzik. Takes one too many steps. It's going to be Morristown East ball. 6:54 left to go in the first quarter. Nobody has yet to score. Ball's in the corner for Burnside. Burnside throws it out to the opposite corner. 3-point attempt. Hits off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Morristown West. Ball's thrown out in front of Morristown West defender, and the ball's back up top to Lexi Howard. Howard throws it to the corner. 3-point shot. No good. Burnside for Morristown East comes up with the rebound, and here come the Lady Hurricanes.
Yeah, both teams trying to shake off the holiday break cobwebs there, Paul, as Ofer from beyond the arc and inside.
Both teams are 0 for 2 at the 3-point attempt with 6:12 left to go in the first quarters. Sable Burnside has the ball at the top of the key, trying to corral the offense. Burnside has the ball in the corner.
1-3 run defense by the Lady Trojans, trying to isolate the interior.
Ball works around the key. It's at the top. 3-point attempt is up, and it's the first points for Morristown East. Sarah King breaks the tieless score, and she puts up her first 3 points on the night. 5:37 left to go, and here comes Lexi Howard for Morristown West. She quickly hands off the ball to Lovelace. Lovelace at the top of the key. And Morristown East goes a 1-3-1 defense. 3-point attempt, hits off the side of the rim, no good. And here comes the Lady Hurricanes in a transition offense. Ball's quickly thrown out of bounds, a little bit too fast for the Lady Hurricanes.
And that's going to be a key to the game for Morristown West, is how well they can get back to defend the fast break. That time they did get back. Just an errant pass on Sable Burnside, but the Lady Trojans will take what they can get right now.
Avia Bunzik goes towards the basket, and she gets fouled on the shot attempt. That's going to be on Reese Forrester. That's her first foul, team first. And it's going to be free throw attempts for Morristown West. Vi Bunzik trying to break the rim on top of the basket. She gets the first points for Morristown West. See if she can go 2 for 2. Does not waste any time. Rattles home. The score is now 3-2 with 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Kelly Deek, or Kaylee Deek, or Dyke, sorry. It's gonna
there
check
you
in.
go.
Sooner or later, it'll click in. Quick turnaround. The defense from Morristown West goes full court pressure. A quick foul call on Kaylee Dyke. She gets in quickly, gets called for a foul. That's the team first. And here comes Devasia Kyle. She's at the top of the key, hands it off to Burnside. Burnside holds the ball up top, throws it over to Forrester. Forrester gets to Sarah King. King looking around, gets the ball down low to Serber. Serber looks back up top to Burnside, our leading shooter on the team. Burnside quickly gets the ball down low in the heart of the 1-3-1 defense. Ball's back up top. And here it goes, Morristown West. Pass outside, three-point attempt up, no good. Nina Lovelace comes up with a big-time rebound. Gets reset with 4:15 left to go in the first quarter. Score is still 3-2 in favor of Morristown East. Ball's up top. Now we're back in man-to-man defense. Lexi Howard has the ball. Burnside almost stole the ball that time. She quickly corralled it. Kaylee Dyke hits the ball. The freshman with the wide open three, and she connects. Score is now 5-3 with 3:48 left to go in the first quarter. Early lead for Morristown West. There's a quick foul call on the floor before the shot goes up. That is the second team foul.
Well, the Lady Trojans will play aggressive defense, Paul. You know, that's in their nature. That's how Coach Gallion likes for them to act and respond. The force Morristown East into some turnovers, and right now it's playing into their favor, as the Lady Canes not shooting well, and they've got a couple of turnovers to boot, and it's enabled the Lady Trojans to take the early lead.
Coach Gallion doing his best, dialing up the defensive pressure as the ball works around the top of the key. Back up top. 1-3-1 quickly collapses at the top of the key, but Burnside gets fouled.
You know, and the flip side of that, Paul, is sometimes they foul a little too much.
Yeah.
And it gets them out of the game, and that's where the chemistry becomes unraveled for Coach Gallion's team, and already a couple of quick fouls on this possession.
Quick pass to the corner for Morristown East. Ball's quickly back up top. Forrester holds on to the ball. She's got pressure in her face, trying to get out top. Three-point attempt. It is up and in. Tickles the twine. They claim the lead once again, 6-5 for Morristown East. Lovelace quickly gets the ball, goes to the basket. Layup up and no good. Here comes Burnside with the rebound, trying to go coast to coast. Foul on the floor. It's a push. It's going to be underneath the basket for Morristown East.
Yeah, that time Nina Lovelace, I'm sure she wished she had that shot attempt back. She came up short, ended on the bank shot, and as a result, Sable Burnside was able to push it up the floor, get fouled in transition. And with a 1-point lead now, the Lady Canes looking at having their first mild run of the quarter.
2:55 left to go in the first quarter. Morristown East claims 6-5 lead. Kyle has the ball at the top of the key, trying to get the offense set up. The 1-3-1 defense. It's quickly turned into a 2-3 defense. Nina Lovelace is going to be man-to-man with Miss Kyle, the point guard. Coach Potts calls for a quick timeout. 2:31 left to go in the first quarter. Jamie, so far, what is your initial reaction with this 6-5 score?
Well, it's a typical rivalry matchup. Really, you can't look at the records or the stats and say, oh, East has got this game in the bag, or you know, it's just you can't do that in a rivalry game such as this. Morristown West seems to always have psychologically the advantage over Morristown East in years past. They lost by 1 last year. The Lady Canes did at Mike Reed Gymnasium, and Morristown West was able to finish them off outright here at Eisenberg Seiler. Here we're seeing a younger, not as experienced Lady Trojans team going up against a more experienced, a more quicker, veteran-laden Canes team. And here it's a 1-point game. So my reaction is that it's all playing into what will be, I think, a very good game throughout the final 2.5 or at least the final 3 quarters.
Now the ball's in play. Burnside gets the Kyle wide open 3. She takes her shot. She's feeling dangerous. Kyle connects on a 3-pointer. The score is now 9-5 with 2:10 left to go in the first quarter. Ball's quickly up the floor for Morristown West. And Morristown East almost gets the steal. Lexi Howard gets on the floor, and there's going to be a quick jump ball. And it goes in favor of Morristown East.
Yeah, right now, Coach Gallion going to a more isolated zone defense, somewhat of a box and one, and he's gone to a 1-3-1. Now he's back to more of a man defense, but right now the Lady Canes earning their keep from beyond the arc, 3 threes.
Doesn't get any better than that. 1:45 left to go in the first quarter. Ball down low for Megan Winstead. She gets called for the shot attempt, and she's fouled.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of emphasis is on Devasia Kyle with a defender following her every move for Morristown West, and then the other Lady Trojans playing more of a zone set, which has freed up Sarah King. It's also enabled Sable Burnside to get some good looks, and now Megan Winstead's at the free throw line. She hits the first.
Second shot rims out, but Morristown East comes up with their own rebound, and Burnside has the ball at the top of the key. And now we're back into the man-to-man. Actually, it looks like 1-3-1 again.
It is a
It's
a box and it's a box and one.
Yeah. We'll get it down pat here shortly. The shot is up for Morristown East. No good. The ball's on the floor, and it's quickly corralled by Morristown West. Here comes Lexi Howard. Finding a wide open Lovelace in the corner. Rims out, no good. Morristown East gets the ball up to Kyle. Miss Kyle gets the ball across the floor. The ball's almost knocked out of bounds.
And actually, she stepped out of bounds there, Paul.
She got her feet and stepped right out of bounds as she tried to spin out of that turnover. So it's going to be Morristown West ball with 58 seconds left to go in the quarter. Score still 10-5 in favor of Morristown East. Lexi Howard gets the ball over. Alexis Brown hands it off to Hannah Edwards. Lexi Howard has the ball once again. Gets a quick screen by the freshman, Kaylee Dyke. Shot attempt is no good. Rims out. Once again, jump ball. It's going to be in favor. Morristown West with 36 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Here comes some subs. Jalen McDaniel is going to check in. Nina Lovelace is going to inbound the ball to Lexi Howard. Howard looks back in the corner for Lovelace. The pass is not open. Burnside is all over her jersey like Velcro. McDaniel has the ball, quickly picks it up, and the defense pressure gets in her face. Kelly Dyke goes baseline, throws it up for Alexis Brown, and she's quickly fouled on the floor by Kirsten Bell. That is the second team foul. With 17 seconds left to go, Morristown West is going to inbound the ball. The ball is tipped on the inbound, and here comes Morristown East. Kyle going to the layup, up and in. Scores now 12-5. 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Here comes Lexi Howard trying to hurry the ball up. Hands it off to Lovelace. Lovelace has a wide open shot. There's a push on the floor before the shot attempt went up and in with 0.9 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter. If you're Morristown West, you better inbound the ball and immediately shoot it because you have 0.9 seconds left on the clock. Oh, perfect pass to McDaniel, but she is short on the layup attempt. That's going to conclude the quarter. Score is 12-5. Jamie and I will take a quick timeout in between this quarter and be back shortly to cover the rest of the second quarter. This is Paul Bristol and Jamie Hamer here on Country Legends 93.3 FM. Go 30 seconds, good sir.
So 34 is who?
Let's see.
For West, number 34?
Yeah, Jalen McDaniel.
Jalen. So what is Hannah Edwards?
Elliott Floor. This is Paul Bristol. Alongside me is Jamie Hamer, the Hammer.
We're broadcasting everywhere, Paul.
We're all over the place.
We're streaming online.
And
we're on 105.7 WCRK, I believe. Still, as Mike Ripel having some technical issues.
We cannot be broadcasted on the live stream because FCC regulations goes against that. We're too ugly for the camera. First shot up for Morristown East. Goes above and over the basket. Morristown West is going to get the ball. And Lexi Howard has the ball. She has played every minute thus far for Morristown West. The ball's quickly around the top of the key. Hannah Edwards quickly gets it back to Lexi Howard. Coach Gallion calling out the new offensive play call as Alexis Brown holds onto the ball. Pass over the top and down low for Hannah Edwards, and there's a foul on the floor.
Offensive foul.
Nina Lovelace. That's her second foul. She's in quick foul trouble. She's the heart and soul of this team. 7:13 left to go. Vasia Kyle gets across the floor, quickly gets the pass up to Burnside. Pass in the middle, back down low. Layup attempt is up and in for Reese Forrester.
That was actually Finley Serber who got that bucket there, Paul. I mean, she's just a sophomore, and she possesses so much talent and great potential for Coach Potts. And that time she had great post-up position to get the mid-range jumper to fall. Right now, the largest margin right now in this game for East.
14-5 is the new score, up by 9. Lexi Howard works the ball in the corner to Lovelace. Lovelace feeling dangerous from three-point land. No good, rattles out. Here comes Burnside with the rebound, trying to go coast to coast. Layup hits the back of the rim, no good. And Morristown West comes down with the rebound. It's Alexis Brown with the rebound. And here comes Hannah Edwards, trying to get the offense up and rolling. Hands it off to Lovelace. Lovelace goes to the top of the key, trying to set up the offense. 6:19 left to go in the second quarter. Score is still 14-5 in favor of the Hurricanes. The ball is fumbled a little bit, but Lexi Howard picks up the ball, tries to put up a layup, no good, and rebound goes to Morristown East, and here it comes to Vasia Kyle. Hands it off to Burnside. Burnside goes behind the back, quickly double team, leaves Kyle all alone. Three-point attempt, hits the back of the rim, no good. Here comes Lexi Howard with the rebound. Lovelace all alone. Layup attempt up and in. That's going to cut the lead down 14-7. With 5:45 left to go, here comes the Morristown East Hurricanes. Gets the ball down low. It's poked out by Alexis Brown. Here comes Avia Bunzik with a full head of steam. She gets called for a carry. So
good run. A good run by Morristown West right there, Paul, doing a fine job of, again, defending the glass, getting the ball out in transition and creating points that way. And that's what Morristown West has to do to climb back in this, trailing by 7 to a Canes team that that was on the verge at one point from breaking this one open.
14-7 is the score in favor of the Morristown East Hurricanes. Sarah King has the ball at the top of the key with the freshman Kaylee Dyke right in front of her face. Hands the ball off to Megan Winstead. Winstead looks down low. Wide open shot. She goes against it. Passes it up top to King. King back to Winstead. Kyle's running baseline to baseline, trying to get wide open. Hannah Edwards is in her face. 4:54 left to go, and here's the handoff, and it's fumbled. The ball's picked up by Hannah Edwards. Hannah quickly gets it to Avia Bunzik. Lexi Howard gets the ball at the top of the key, and Kaylee Dyke has the three-point attempt. No good. There's a push on the floor. It's going to be
Looks
on
like
Megan
they're going to
Winstead.
call Avia Bunzik,
Oh, really?
I believe. Maybe not. Oh, so they're going to get Megan Winstead. Both players were very active toward the basketball. I saw Avia get behind her, which was why I thought, uh-oh.
Could have gone either way.
She may have gotten a little too aggressive.
Yeah. There's a quick timeout call for Morristown West. It's a full timeout. Jamie Hamer and I will take a quick timeout ourselves here on Country Legends and WCRK 93.3 FM and 105.7 FM. The Jim Elliott floor here at Morristown East. The score is cut down in half with 4:39 left to go in the half. 14-7. Morristown West is going to inbound the ball. We welcome you on both 105.7 and 93.3 FM. And the ball is going to be inbounded to Lexi Howard. Howard quickly dribbles the ball out of the corner. Gets the ball on the other side. It's quickly tipped out of bounds by Sarah King of Morristown East. Stays in the possession of Morristown West. Hannah Edwards is going to inbound the ball to Lexi Howard. Howard gets the ball to Kaylee Deek, the freshman. Wide open three. She connects. She's 2 for 3 from three-point land tonight, and it's going to cut the score down 14-10. And Kyle gets the ball across the floor for Morristown East. Trying to set up the offense with 4 minutes and 13 seconds in the half. Morristown East working the ball around the top of the key. Kyle gets the ball, looks down low, actually gets a screen for King. The ball is attempted up, no good. It's going to go towards Morristown West. Burnside is going to check in, as well as Finley Serber for Morristown East. Here comes Morristown West. Dyke quickly passes it back to Howard, back to Dyke, back to Howard, back to Dyke, wide open three, feeling dangerous, hits the side of the rim, no good. Avia Bunzik puts up the shot. There's no foul call, she gets called for a travel. Morristown East has the ball, and Burnside gets the ball on the inbounds. She crosses the floor with 3 minutes, 35 seconds in the first half. She calls off the screen. She passes it over the top. Morristown East quickly works the ball, and Finley Serber has the ball at the top, looking for Burnside and gets to the Burnside. Burnside throws the ball, and it's fumbled, and here it comes. Morristown West. Quick layup attempt. Rattles out. Hannah Edwards with the layup attempt, no good. Coach Potts is hotter than a coal on the fire. He's going to call for a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here at 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Just like that, the score was up by 9. Now we're down to 4. What has worked so far for Morristown West Trojans in this defense?
Well, Paul, I think the Lady Trojans are doing a better job of ball movement but defensively, they're holding Morristown East to a one-and-done possession on offense, and that's translated into some fast break points and some good looks on the perimeter. Kaylee Dyke has definitely shown that she's got a great talent shooting the ball from beyond the arc. She leads the team with 2 3-pointers and 6 points. For Morristown East, they've just kind of gone flat a little bit. I think they're kind of overdoing it, maybe trying to force the shots on the offensive end, and that's created some bad looks. And West has been able to take a 9-point deficit and turn it into a 5-0 run.
Ball at the top of the key. Works all the way around to the bottom of the floor. Back up top once again. Morristown East has the ball with 2:34 left to go. Finley Serber throws it over to Kirsten Bell. Bell looks to Burnside. Get the ball. It's tipped. And here we go. Morristown West has the ball, trying to go coast to coast. Scoop, but no score. But there's a foul on Burnside. That's her first foul, team 4th. Team 6, actually. So number 20, Hannah Edwards, is going to get 2 free throw attempts thus far. Morristown West is 2 for 2. Let's see if she can continue the streak, and she does. Cuts the lead down to 3. It's now 14-11. Sarah King. Nevasia Kyle checks back in for Morristown East. 2:21 left to go in the first half. Alexis Brown. Her second free throw attempt is up and in. Can't ask for a better first half. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. 2:21 left to go. The lead is down to 2. Kelsey Kenley checks in for Morristown West. In her first minutes on the season. Burnside throws it over to King. Back to Burnside. She has a wide open 3-point attempt. Throws it down low instead to Winstead. Winstead gets called for a travel. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. It's Morristown West ball, and they have a chance to tie it up or take the lead for the first time.
Yeah, I really think the Lady Canes right now are just having some confusing moments offensively with the different defensive sets Coach Johnny Gallion is throwing out at them. That time a diamond and one forced the turnover.
Burnside throws the ball almost out of bounds, but the rebound picked back up for Morristown West, and there's a foul on the floor. Devasia Kyle picks up her first foul.
Now both teams in the bonus after the next foul for either team puts some free throws on the board.
Via Bunzik quickly gets the ball in bounds right before the 5-second call, and Lexi Howard has the ball at the top of the key, trying to get the offense rolling. Ball's passed around the key. Avaya Bunzik feeling dangerous. The ball goes over the basket, and Lexi Howard comes up with the rebound, shedding the defender in Winstead. Howard puts up the layup, rims out, no good. Nevasia Kyle comes up with the rebound, gets the ball up top to Winstead. Winstead gets her pocket picked as she tries to pass it over to Burnside. There's a foul on the floor. It's actually going to be 2 shots for Winstead. That is Kaylee Dyke's second foul. Team 7th. Megan Winstead's going to shoot 1 and 1. When they reach the 10th foul, they'll shoot 2 free throws. So Winstead with the first free throw attempt. Tickles the twine and home. That stops the run for Morristown West. It's a 6-0 run. Winstead goes for his second free throw attempt. Up and in. Just like Morristown West, Morristown East is 4-4 from the free throw line with 1:22 left to go in the first half. Score is tied at 14 apiece.
No, I think they got the put the points on the wrong team right there. It should be.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a 3-point game.
16-13. There we go.
No, 4-point game actually.
Gotcha. Okay. 16-12.
Confusion.
Ball's working around the key. Lexi Howard gets it over to Kaylee Dyke. Dyke throws it down low, gets the ball back up out of top, and Howard There's 1 minute remaining in the first half. Via Bunzik has the ball up top to Lovelace. Lovelace goes towards the basket, throws up a layup attempt, no good. And here comes Morristown East with 48 seconds on the clock. Devasia Kyle looking in the corner for King. Back up to Kyle. The ball's all the way up to Finley Serber. Serber hands it off to Burnside. Burnside throws it in the middle. Ball passed over the top for Serber, and she gets fouled on the shot attempt by Avia Bunzik. That is the 8th team foul, and once again we'll be in the 1-and-1 situation.
Yeah, 34 seconds remaining right now. Morristown East is taking advantage of the foul situation to get to the free throw line, but they've been a lot more poised, Paul, in terms of getting to the basket and getting the opportunity to get fouled, and thus it's boosted their lead to 5 after only holding a 2-point advantage about 30 seconds ago.
Serber connects on both free throw attempts, and now Morristown East is 6 of 6 from the free throw stripe. Both teams are perfect. As Morristown West gets across the floor, Lexi Howard dribbles through the defense, throws it up, scoop, but no score. Burnside throws it up to Devasia Kyle. Kyle plants her feet.
Wow.
Throws up a layup and gets a big-time 2-pointer, extends the lead back up to 8. 16 seconds left to go.
Man, and all this is transpiring within the last 45 seconds, Paul. Morristown West, it's not that they're getting good looks at the basket. They just can't get one to go down. And as a response to the Lady Canes, they're doing just what Morristown West did to the Lady Canes earlier and keep enforcing one shot and done. And thus the Canes have been able to create a lot of offensive output, and they've built their lead back to 9, matching their largest.
21-12 with 14 seconds left to go, and Kaylee Dyke gets the ball across the floor. She's feeling dangerous, going up for the layup, no good. Rebound for Morristown West. Quick triple team. Kaylee Dyke at the 3-pointer, hits the rim, no good. Morristown East comes up the rebound. That's gonna be it for the first half. An exciting city championship start for Morristown East and West. Score is 21-12. We're going to take a quick halftime break. We'd like to thank you for sticking around, and those of you from WCRK joining us on the call. Thank you for listening to Jamie Hamer and myself. We'll be back in just a little bit, give you a little bit of stats and a look at the second half of action. Try to get you ready and see how it's going to go. This is Paul Bristol and Jamie Hamer on Country Legends and on
Kate.
Our dad, Johnny, owns Gutters and More.
I go to East High School and also play football.
And I was class of 2019.
Gutters and More provides 5 and 6 inch seamless gutter in over 20 colors. Also, they have many different types of gutter guards.
They provide repairs and cleanouts to your existing gutters too. Call our dad, Johnny Denton, for a free estimate. 423-587-2187. That's 423-587-2187.
Gutters and More would like to say good luck to the East High Hurricanes.
Go Canes!
Good evening, everyone. I'm Emmeline Hamer here reporting from your halftime of the East-West girls basketball game. Here I am with Coach Michael Potts. So, Coach, solid first half. What's the message that you convey to your team in the locker room tonight?
Well, I thought we played really hard. Defense was pretty good. We hold them to 12 points. That's really good. We were a little stagnant on offense, so we talked about ball movement, player movement, and sharing the basketball, trying to execute.
All right, so what are some keys to winning this game tonight?
We went over those two. We can't turn the ball over like we did in the first half, and we have to keep them from driving so we don't foul.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Michael Potts. Good luck in the rest of the half.
Thank you.
Live stream on YouTube, if I'm correct.
That's correct.
Morristown East got the ball to start off with the tip, so Morristown West will get the ball to start the third quarter. 7:47 left to go. Lexi Howard gets it over to Via Bunzik. Three-point attempt, no good. Evasia Kyle comes up with a rebound. She's trying to go coast to coast. Wasted no time. Left-handed layup, up and in. That is her 8th point on the night. She leads for Morristown East. Hannah Edwards does a pump fake, throws it down low to the post. Alexis Brown, she gets a rebound. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Let's see who it is on. It's going to be on Burnside. That is her 2nd foul. It's the first of the half for Morristown East. The ball's passed in to Howard. Howard trying to set up the offense. Ball's thrown down low to Brown. Brown puts it up and it rattles out. She gets her own rebound and there's a jump ball. It's going to be in favor of Morristown East. 7 minutes, 9 seconds. Lead is back up to 11 in favor of Morristown East, 23-12.
Yeah, rugged start by the Lady Trojans. They've done a good job getting the ball down low. They've just, again, struggle executing.
The ball's on the floor, quickly picked up by King from Morristown East. The ball's passed down low. Burnside gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. It's going to be Morristown West ball as King was the last person to touch the ball. Alexis Brown hands it in to Lexi Howard. She gets it up top to Avia Bunzik. The layup attempt is blocked out of bounds by Burnside. Burnside packed that lunch and wrote a letter. Said, don't do that in here. Ball's passed up top to Howard. Howard does a great bounce pass to Avia Bunzik. Avaya throws it across to Lexi Howard. She is yet to sit down. You start to see the fatigue start to sit in for Howard. Lovelace throws it over to Howard. Howard's shot no good, tipped out. The ball is corralled by Morristown West as Lovelace gets the ball out to Avaya. Over to Howard.
Yeah, Howard doesn't miss many of those three-point looks, Paul, so if they continue to let her shoot, she's going to eventually knock them down.
Once again, Hannah Edwards has a three-point attempt, pump fake, no, and she gets it up top. Works it all the way down to Brown. Brown gets it out to Howard, back to Lovelace, back to Lexi Howard. Howard to Lovelace. Now to Bunzik. Back to Lovelace. Three-point attempt. Good. That's going to cut the lead down to 8. 23-15. That's going to stop the run. The ball's tipped by Hannah Edwards.
And the good hands by Paul there. Nice job there.
Still got it, baby. Hannah Edwards almost gave us a little bit of a souvenir as the ball tipped into our hands. Referee had to pull the ball out of my hands. So the ball's worked around the top. King gets a double team in their face. Here comes Howard, gets the steal. She's looking to go coast to coast. Throws up a layup, and it's up and in. 4-point swing. 23-17 with 5:25 left to go. Three-point attempt. No good by East. Howard gets the ball, and it's thrown out of bounds. Avaya Bunzik throws it out for Lexi Howard. And Howard, her fatigue.
That was that's really a big turnover right there, Paul, because Morristown West had really flipped the momentum right there to go on a 5-0 run and get the ball back, and then to throw it practically out of bounds. You give it back to East, and now West picks up a careless foul away from the basket. So this is a golden opportunity for the Canes to try to stop that momentum.
Deja Kyle gets the ball in bounds, and there's a quick double team. Kaylee Dyke, Nina Lovelace get in the face, and the ball is stolen by Howard. Gets it up to Dyke. Dyke crosses, puts up the layup, rims out. And it's when he push on Morristown East, or Morristown West, my apologies. Avaya Bunzik.
Wow.
That's her third foul. You only get 5 fouls in high school. Morristown East has the ball underneath Morristown West basket. Devasia Kyle comes up with the ball. Kaylee Dyke in the face of Kyle. The freshman going up against one of the leaders of Morristown East. The ball's up top, thrown down low. Kaylee Dyke has eyes in the back of her head, steals the ball. Gets the ball across the floor. It looks like there's going to be a timeout called as everybody waited to see what the whistle was. Coach Gallion. Good timeout call because the momentum slowly started to slip away from West. My name is Paul Bristol. Alongside me is Jamie Hamer. We're on Country Legends and WCRK and live stream on Morristown East YouTube channel. And Jamie, second half doesn't get any better. The lead's cut down to 6. Morristown East started out hot, and now they're slowing down once again.
Yeah, the Lady Trojans are not going to go down quietly. They're going to give these Canes a run for their money. And, when the Canes built that lead to double digits by 11, that was almost like a flip had switched for Coach Gallion and for the Lady Trojans to recognize, hey, we got to get our heads in the game here. We can play with this team. And sure enough, they were able to force turnovers. They've gone to a man-to-man defense, and they've had good looks at the basket.
Great passing, almost gets a wide open shot for Avaya Bunzik. The ball's tipped out of bounds by East. And Alexis Brown is going to check in for Morristown West. Avaya Bunzik will check out. Avaya Bunzik has 2 points and 3 fouls, so you kind of want to save her. And the ball's passed down low to Kaylee Dyke. Puts up a layup, cuts the lead down to 4. 23-19 in favor of Morristown East.
Burnside.
Burnside gets the three-point attempt and feels dangerous. Wide open three-point attempt, and she comes up with the block at the other end of the floor. She's a double-edged sword and gets the ball once again. Devasia Kyle wants her to take the shot, but Burnside goes towards the baseline, throws it down low to Winstead. Winstead Gets the ball almost poked out, and it does. Here comes Kaylee Dyke. Ball passed up to Lovelace. It gets tipped. Dyke has the ball. Freshman hands it off to Howard. 3:50 left to go in the third quarter. 26-19 after the Burnside three-point attempt. Pickpocket.
Nice.
Layup up and in. Kaylee Dyke has her 8th point on the night. That is her 10th point. My apologies. She's leading the way for Morristown West. Keep it rolling. Ball's tipped. Alexis Brown comes up with the turnover. Hands it over to Hannah Edwards. Edwards throws it over to Dyke. Dyke gets it back up to Howard. Howard setting up the offense with 3:17 left to go. Brown has the ball at the top of the key. Looking for anybody. Kaylee Dyke gets the ball, and there's a timeout. Now Coach Gallion once again goes for a 30-second timeout. 3:12 left to go. 26-21 in the third quarter. Coach Gallion with 2 quick timeouts. Is he trying to set up his offense a little bit, or?
Well, you know, this is his style. You know, when he sees something that doesn't feel right, especially with the flow of the offense, or if he sees the opponent go to something differently defensively, he's going to call a timeout. He's going to get his team settled. He's going to get them organized. Trailing by 5, they're very much in this game. A lot of time left. 3 minutes here in the third. We've got a whole other 8 minutes in the fourth. So he sees some things changing on his behalf that he wants to make sure his players are on the same page. And so, hey, he's got a couple of more timeouts left, and sure enough, he'll use them.
The ball is handed in. Kaylee Dyke with a wide open three-point attempt. Rattles out. Morristown East comes up the rebound. Devasia Kyle gets the ball out to the corner to Burnside. Burnside goes baseline. There's a block on the floor. Lexi Howard is going to get called for the foul. That is going to be her third foul.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Didn't get her feet quite set to draw the offensive foul. That is an emphasis with the TSSAA officials this year, is watching the offensive foul, but just wasn't quite set.
Burnside gets called for a travel. She spins, trying to get the ball down low.
Tell you what, the Canes are shooting themselves in the foot too, Paul. They've turned it over. Unforced turnovers have enabled West to have more possessions this quarter.
2:45 left to go in the third quarter. Ball is tipped, but Brown comes up with the pass. Ball sails over the top and hits the camera, the live stream. And Morristown East is going to get the ball. Here comes Devasia Kyle. Lovelace is going to guard Kyle. Burnside gets the pass immediately from Kyle. Burnside holding on the ball. Howard playing off a little bit. Trying not to poke the cobra that is Burnside, because she is dangerous. Burnside pulls up from free throw line. Up and in.
Yeah, after a scoreless first half, Paul, she's netted 5 here in the quarter, and that's built the lead back to 7 here with a little over 2 minutes to play in the quarter.
2 minutes in the third. 28-21 is your new score in favor of Morristown East. Ball's worked around the top of the key. Here it goes. Lexi Howard throws up a runner, hits the rim, rattles home. Lexi Howard puts up 2 points, cut the lead down to 5. And quickly, Morristown West gets called for a foul. It's Alexis Brown. That's her second. That is the team 4th foul. 1:42 left to go. Avaya Bunzik's going to check in. Alexis Brown's going to check out. Actually, it's Kaylee Dyke. A hot hand from Morristown West. Is going to get a little bit of a breather. Morristown East is going to inbound the ball. Almost wide open shot for Morristown East. Burnside comes up with it. Puts it up and in. She's feeling dangerous. She has 7 points in the half. And that's the lead for Morristown East. 30-23, up by 7. Ball passed down low, over the top of Brown. Here comes Burnside trying to go coast to coast. Let's see what the foul call is. It's a charge.
Yeah, that's a good call too. You know, Nina Lovelace had to really get back and to get herself in position to draw the contact from Sable Burnside. And that's a big turnover as well, so that gives the ball back to West. You know, prior to that, Sable Burnside had scored 7 straight points for Morristown East. And so now you take away a little bit of that momentum and you get Burnside out of the game.
Could be a huge momentum swing. Morristown West can connect on this one with 1:10 left to go in the third quarter. Howard gets the ball at the top of the key with a 1-2-2 defense. And this defense can be potent. And once again, Coach Gallion calls a timeout. 3 timeouts in the third quarter. He's trying to corral his team, trying to calm them down. Right now, Sable Burnside has three fouls after getting on the hot streak of 7 straight points. This could be huge for Morristown West.
Yeah, it is, and with her out of the game, you've got to attack the interior. It looks like Morristown West has done that. They've just not been able to draw the fouls and get to the foul line. And again, it seems like they're hot 1 minute, they're cold the next. So there's this inconsistency with the offensive flow that's happened here. But still, a lot of time, Paul, with a little over a minute to play in this quarter, trailing by 7, and with the ball, the Lady Trojans just got to work together and get a good look.
Lexi Howard is yet to exit the game. She has 25 minutes underneath her belt and then some. Howard throws it down low, threads the needle, gets the foul, 2 points. That's Alexis Brown. That's her 4th point right there. Let's see if she can connect for a 3-point play. Alexis Brown trying to keep perfect for Morristown West, and she does. They're now 5-5 from the free throw line. Winstead gets the ball in the corner for Morristown East. Pass down low for Kirsten Bell. Puts the ball over the top, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds by East. The lead quickly dissipates, 30-26.
Well, you got 3 starters out of the game for Coach Michael Potts and the Canes, and so you're relying a little bit on your bench to try to preserve the lead, but the Lady Trojans have done a great job of really fighting through the trenches and getting back into this game.
Lexi Howard desperately wants Lovelace to get into the game and get a wide open 3-point attempt. She gets a screen from Brown, but she decides not to. 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Howard gets the ball up top, gets it over to Avaya. Avaya from way downtown, hits the top of the backboard, no good. And East comes up with the rebound. Kirsten Bell stops, gets her pocket picked by Lovelace. And that's going to end the third quarter. And your score is Morristown East 30, Morristown West 26. Do not touch the dial on either stations because it's going to get good, ladies and gentlemen. 8-game win streak here at Jim Elliott Floor for Morristown West. In danger right now. We're going to take a quick timeout on both stations. 105.7 WCRK and Country Legends 93.3 FM. Stay tuned for fourth quarter action here on the City Championship on both stations. We'll go 30
That
seconds.
shirt looks good on you, man.
Thanks, man. It feels great. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods. I went to everywhere. I couldn't find a shirt.
Can't. It seems like.
Maryville, they got a Pokies. That's where you get all your stuff. I mean, I was hoping for a hole in the wall like that. Welcome back to Jim Elliott Floor. Morristown West has the ball. It's quickly tipped out of bounds by Sarah King. It's going to stay with Morristown West. We are broadcasting on 105.7 WCRK, 93.3 FM for Country Legends, and live stream on Morristown East YouTube channel. 3-point attempt for Lovelace, no good. Avaya Bunzik puts up a wide open layup, no good.
Gotta make those.
Burnside quickly passed the ball down low. Perfect precision. And that's going to cut the lead back up to 6, 32-26.
That's almost like a 4-point swing right there, Paul, because Savia Bunsick had a wide open look on the layup. Morristown East turns it into a fast break layup by Finley Serber.
Ball is stolen by Lexi Howard, tries to get it down low to Hannah Edwards. Pass is a little bit in front of her. It's going to go to Morristown East. Devasia Kyle is going to get the ball. She's going to cross the floor, half court. That's 7 minutes, 10 seconds in the fourth quarter. 32-26 is the score for Morristown East. Ball up top. Quick screen for Devasia Kyle. Pump fake goes baseline, throws up a layup, no good. Ball saved out of bounds. Devasia Kyle throws up a layup once again. Burnside falls to the floor, holds onto the ball with dear life. It's going to stay with Morristown East. And the effort by Burnside pays off big time. Burnside is a force to be reckoned with. Her hands are like magnets when it comes to that basketball. Devasia Kyle trying to pass the ball in. On the 4th second out of 5, she gets the ball up top. Sarah King has the ball, hands it off to Devasia Kyle. Kyle gets it back to King. Pass up top. Serber. 2-point attempt. And now she has 8 points and extends the lead 34-26. Howard has the ball at the top of the key with 6:25 left to go in the game. Kaylee Dyke, the leading scorer of the team. Pass back out to Dyke. Is stolen by Burnside. Devasia Kyle walks her way up to the layup. Couldn't get any easier and extends the lead back up to 10. Howard gets the ball up to Lovelace. Lovelace pulls, connects. 36-29 with 6 minutes left to go. And these Trojans aren't going down without a fight. Burnside gets the ball, passes it on a tightrope, steps out of bounds, and a quick turnaround for Morristown West. It's going to be Morristown West ball after Burnside steps out of bounds. Savia Bunsick is going to check in for Alexis Brown. Winstead is going to check in for Reese Forrester. And Coach Potts is going to call a quick timeout himself. 5:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jamie Hamer and I, we're going to keep it right here. Jamie, quick. 2 minutes and 5 seconds into the fourth quarter. And it's been back and forth affair. Both teams have yet to pull away. That's just the rivalry game right there. It doesn't get any better.
Definitely a game of spurts. As going into the fourth quarter, the Lady Trojans outscored East 14-9 in that frame to cut it to 4 points. Then you saw Morristown East retaliate with a quick 6-0 run led by Sable Burnside and Finley Serber and Devasia Kyle. And now West has fought back, all because of a made three-pointer by Nina Lovelace in the corner that stopped the drought. A turnover by East in the front court. And now West, it's their turn to create a little bit of a run.
And here comes Morristown West. The ball is quickly stolen by Devasia Kyle. Kyle gets her pocket picked. She quickly gets the turnover. The ball's poked out of bounds by Lexi Howard. It's going to stay with Morristown East. Burnside was the intended player on the pass. Devasia Kyle is going to inbound the ball. The referee slaps it on the floor and tells her she's got 5 seconds. King quickly gets the ball in, gets it over to Burnside. Burnside trying to go baseline, gets called for a travel as she goes up in the air. Trying to make a pass, it comes down on her 2 feet. 5:36 left to go in the fourth quarter.
You got to love the effort by both teams. You know, they're trying so hard to do something right, and I think they get so much caught into the game, they make mistakes mentally more so than physically.
Kaylee Dyke goes for her first three-point attempt of the second half and hits the side of the rim, no good. Morristown East gets the ball. Sarah King gets called for a travel as she tries to tiptoe the line. Lexi Howard is in her face. 5:17 left to go in the game. Lexi Howard gets the ball in. Gets it across to Savia Bunsick. Back up to Howard. You got 2 3-point shooters in Dyke and in Lovelace. See if Morristown West can get into their favor. And Lexi Howard calls her own number from way downtown. 32-36 is your new score. And the lead is cut down to 4 as Morristown East has the ball. Devasia Kyle at the top of the key with 4:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ball's almost stolen by Lovelace. Devasia Kyle does a perfect crossover. 2-point attempt, no good. It rattles out, and Lovelace comes up with the rebound. Lovelace in and out. Gets it down in the corner to Howard. Howard, quick bounce pass, wide open lane for Morristown West. Hannah Edwards, and just like that, the lead's down to 2. 34-36 with 4:17 left to go in the fourth. Anybody's ball game. The ball stolen by Valia Bunzik. She's going to go all the way with the foul on Devasia Kyle. Layup is up and no good. But what a swing by Morristown West.
8-0 run, Paul, and here again, it's a game of trends. And Morristown West has really turned the momentum their way, just with good, solid defense. But Morristown East, however, just some bad passing, some unforced turnovers, some walks, some errant passing. They've not really been able to shoot the ball the last couple of offensive possessions down the floor because the defense has broadened by Coach Gallion and the Lady Trojans more into a man-to-man, so they're forcing Canes into their own hand in terms of trying to do stuff that they were so familiar or so used to doing in that first half, and it's not happening for them here in the fourth quarter.
Valia Bunzik goes 1 of 2 on the free throw line. That's the first miss from either team from the charity stripe. Score is now 35-36. Morristown East clings to a 1-point lead. Nina Lovelace in the face of Devasia Kyle. Kyle gets her pocket picked, and the ball's going to go up to Valia Bunzik. Bunzik is feeling dangerous, goes in the teeth of defense, gets called, and gets fouled on the layup attempt. That is the team's 5th foul for Morristown East. 2 more, and it's going to be 1-and-1 attempt no matter what. Valia Bunzik has now missed 2 straight free throws. See if she can rattle it off and tie up the game.
Be the first tie since the opening game.
Hits the front of the rim. Kaylee Dyke gets the rebound, no good. And Valia Bunzik gets the rebound, almost gets fouled, but the ball is pushed out of bounds. It's going to stay with Morristown West.
And it stays a 1-point game out of the Lady Canes.
Kaylee Dyke trying to get open. Lovelace gets the pass, or Howard actually. Howard falls on the ball before it hits out of bounds. Coach Gallion calls timeout. He's going with a full timeout. Jamie and I are going to take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back shortly here on 105.7 WCRK and Country Legends, 93.3 FM. This is Paul Bristol. Alongside me is the Hammer himself, Jamie Hamer.
It's Hamer time, brother.
Yeah, brother. Trademark pending. Morristown West will inbound the ball. They're down 36-35 with 3:38 left to go. Kaylee Dyke gets a crossover, almost gets the pass stolen. Valia Bunzik gets the ball almost at the heels of the half-court line. Kaylee Dyke puts up a layup, no good. Shot attempt, no good on the rebound from Morristown West. And here comes Burnside, throws the ball up top. Lovelace picks the ball off, and here we go. Kaylee Dyke gets the ball in the corner to Valia Bunzik. Valia almost called for a travel. And these referees are letting it go just a little bit. It's getting a little physical down low and a little chippy. It's not a rivalry game if it doesn't get chippy.
That's true, and with the minimum number of fans that you can get in this place, definitely the officials allow them to play a little bit.
Avaya Bunzik connects on a three-point attempt and claims the lead, 38-36. Three-point attempt from Morristown East is no good. Ball's on the floor, and it's chippy. And it's going to stay with Morristown East.
Wow.
It's more chippy than a wood chipper right now. 38-36, 2:49, and both teams are starting to feel the pressure.
And the first lead of the game for the Lady Trojans, Paul, 38-36.
DeVasia Kyle's going to throw the ball in. Gets the ball right back from King. DeVasia gets a double team in her face. King stops at the free throw line, pulls up, no good. Avaya Bunzik gets the rebound, and it's going to be a 3-on-2 advantage. Bunzik lays it up, no good. Burnside comes up with the rebound. There's a foul called as Burnside comes down with the rebound. It's going to be on Morristown West. That's Alexis Brown.
Oh, Lexi Howard.
Wow, Lexi Howard.
That's her fourth personal.
She has played every minute of this game and has yet to step off the floor. And here comes DeVasia Kyle. Hands it off to Burnside. Burnside goes towards baseline. Gets called for a walk as she tries to gather her feet, and a quick defensive cutoff at the baseline. Great defensive effort by Morristown West.
Yeah, that time the Lady Trojans they're there again. They're focused on the key players on the floor for East, which is DeVasia Kyle and Sable Burnside. That time Sable Burnside tried to penetrate a double team. Then you had a third Lady Trojan come over to seal off the baseline, which forced her to travel.
Perfect pass up on the baseline. Kaylee Dyke, her shot attempt is up and no good. Here comes Burnside. She sees a wide open lane, puts it up, hits the back of the rim, no good. Here comes Lexi Howard with the rebound. She looks left, looks right, spins, puts the layup up, and it! Lexi Howard's feeling dangerous right now as the lead cuts up to 4 for Morristown West. It's 1:42 left to go in the fourth quarter.
14-0 run by the Lady Trojans.
Sarah King cannot stop the run. Her three-point attempt falls short. Lovelace looks up for the freshman. The freshman fumbles it. Morristown East comes up with the ball, and it's going to be
a foul on West. Nina Lovelace.
Lovelace. That's going to be her third foul. And like you said, Jamie, before the game, Coach Gallion implements a tough defensive effort. That's when the team starts getting foul trouble a little bit, especially playing a tough team like Morristown East.
Yeah, well, you know, and to add salt to the wound of Morristown East, they have not scored since the 4.5-minute mark of this quarter. They are basically going close to almost 4 minutes dry with no points.
Three-point attempt, hits the front of the rim, rebound. Kaylee Dyke pushes. Number 14, Reese Forster, out of bounds. There's a little bit of, oh man, it's getting chippy right now. This is a rivalry game.
It is, and you know where we're set up at, we've got the Trojan Nation behind us, and then on the opposite end you've got the Canes fanship.
Free throw, no good on the 1-and-1 attempt by Forster. Here comes Morristown West. There's a foul called on King.
Yeah, kind of a silly foul in the backcourt. But still, Morristown East unable to get any type of point production here in the last four minutes.
Ball is stolen by DeVasia Kyle, but quickly hits it out of bounds as the ball is trying to pass in to Lovelace. So here comes Hannah Edwards trying to throw the ball in. Edwards gets the ball up to Howard. Howard gets pushed by King. King, that's her second foul on the night. If anybody needs to foul, it's her. She's got 5 to go. 3 to go for a total of 5. So now it's going to be a 1-and-1. Lexi Howard feels all the pressure as she toes the line for a 1-and-1 attempt.
That was really close to being a flagrant, or excuse me, an intentional foul on Sarah King. As she just grabbed the backside of Lexi Howard, but Howard making the most at the free throw line.
Lexi Howard puts up 2 free throw points and extends the lead up to 6. 55 seconds left to go in the game. Burnside is the person you want the ball in their hands. She goes baseline, pulls up, 2-point attempt. It's the top, no good. Lexi Howard comes with the rebound. She gets fouled by King.
Wow.
44 seconds left to go, and the 8-game win streak might stay alive, but anything is possible at this point.
And it was 36-26.
Wow.
Paul, with about, it was a little over 5 minutes left in this quarter. And as you can see, Morristown West has just deflated the Canes, both defensively and offensively.
Lexi Brown finishes the first free throw attempt of 1-1.
17-0 run, 18-0 run.
44 seconds left to go, and Devasia Kyle crosses half court. She gets a quick double team in her face, and she's trying to dribble out of it. Ball's poked, but she picks it back up. Layup attempt is good. And if you're Coach Gallion, that's what you want is a layup, not a three-pointer.
Yep.
Score is cut down to 6, 32.9 seconds left. Coach Potts calls the timeout. And that cuts the 18-0 run to 18-2 now.
Unbelievable.
If you're Coach Potts in that huddle, what are you telling your players?
Well, you've got to, obviously try to go for the steal, full court press, straight man. You got to put West at the free throw line and hope that they miss. And then for East, they've got 33 seconds more or less to try to cut this deficit. It's really a 2-possession game with the 3 ball, so it's not out of the question for East to tie this game up, but they're going to have some help from West.
Lexi Howard, like we said, has yet to leave the game for Morristown West, and she goes on a 4-0 run herself from the charity stripe. She connected on 4 of 4, extend the lead up to 6.
Yeah, I've got her with 13 points to lead the way for Morristown West, Paul.
Kaylee Dyke was the one leading the way at the first half, but Lexi Brown put the team on her back. Morristown West is going to inbound the ball. An almost 5-second call. Lovelace gets the ball passed in, and Devasia Kyle gets called. That's her 3rd foul.
Still 1-1.
Lovelace with 5 points on the night, if I'm correct. She's trying to get number 6 and number 7. Megan Winstead and Kirsten Bell are going to check in. And out goes Sarah King and Reese Forrester.
A little more size around the basket for the rebound.
31 seconds. Lovelace. Free throw attempt. First one is in.
And I've already seen just in a season's time the vast improvement at the free throw line for Morristown West.
8 for 8 in the last 8 attempts for Morristown West. Scores up by 6 now. Devasia Kyle has the ball at the top of the key. Pulls up. 3-point attempt. Hits the back of the rim. No good. Kaylee Dyke fighting for the ball. It's going to stay with Morristown East with 16.6 seconds left. Alexis Brown. A little bit of length checks in. Kaylee Dyke's going to sit on the bench. If you're Coach Gallion, you can smell blood in the water as your first win on the season could come with 16 seconds. Winstead gets the pass inbounds. There's going to be a jump ball as Lexi Howard does a great job diving on the floor. And that's Lexi Howard's 5th foul. Oh, no.
No, it was a jump ball.
Jump ball. My apologies. So jump ball goes in favor. Morristown West, 14 seconds. The ball's passed in the corner to Avaya Bunzik. And Devasia Kyle gets called for the foul. That is Devasia Kyle's 4th foul. 13 seconds left to go. Morristown West up by 8 in enemy territory.
Well, it's like we said from the outset of the game, Paul, you can't look at records and you can't look at stats and determine the outcome of the game. just by that alone. This is rivalry. This is a city championship. And as you can see, and as you mentioned, eight consecutive here at Eisenberg-Seiler that the Lady Trojans have accomplished. Looks like it's going to be 9 straight.
First free throw attempt misses, and the second free throw attempt tips out. If you're Coach Gallion, that's okay because he got 8 points up for the lead. Winstead checks in, 3-point attempt, no good. Howard comes up with a big-time rebound. She's trying to dribble out the clock, and she does.
Wow.
That's going to conclude it. Morristown West steals one on the road on Jim Elliott floor, and they extend their lead and their streak to 9 straight wins. This is Paul Bristol alongside Jamie Hamer. Do not touch the dial because we got live stats for postgame and much more. This is Paul Bristol and Jamie Hamer on Country Legends 93.3 FM and WCRK 105.7 FM.
Hey y'all, I'm Kaylin Denton.
And I'm Kate.
Our dad, Johnny, owns Gutters and More.
I go to East High School and also play football.
And I was class of 2019.
Gutters and More provides 5 and 6 inch seamless gutter in over 20 colors. Also, they have many different types of gutter guards.
They provide repairs and cleanouts to your existing gutters too. Call our dad, Johnny Denton, for a free estimate. 423-587-2187. That's 423-587-2187.
Gutters and More would like to say good luck to the East High Hurricanes.
Go Canes!